All right. Sadly, I got COVID. I'm right now on my back deck. I'm on day frickin' 9. This is the first day that I'm like, okay, think I feel good enough to actually shoot a video. I thought I'll share all my experiences with you. At the end of the day, we're always in this together. And man, oh man, it hasn't been easy. And I've been purely isolating on my back deck for 9 days now, from basically 9 in the morning all the way to 11 o'clock at night. And we're also going through a heat wave. So I don't know if you can see this, but right now it's showing that it is 36 degrees on our back deck in the shade, which is just under 100 for the conversion. I have a fan hitting me 24/7. I got a freaking water bottle. Usually I don't have a shirt on, but want to keep this PG. But I thought I really want to share my experiences. So at the end of the day, hopefully you don't ever experience COVID, and you know what guys like me are going through right now. So let's just take a little bit of a step back. I am triple vaxxed. So I have had 3 shots since March 2020. I have been doing everything I can to take everything safely, wearing my mask, limiting contact, sanitizing like all the time, working from home. And I don't know what else I can do. So I want to emphasize that I'm as safe as one can be. And out of the blue, 9 days ago, I started feeling really crappy. So let's play back even further. Again, I don't know how I got this. I did go out for a night, but I was very careful with my contact. We were in an open area, patio. It's not like I'm hugging, kissing anybody, being very mindful. That was on a Friday night. I don't even know if I got it from there because no one else got it. And outside of that, again, playing it safe. So then Saturday I was fine. Sunday night I started feeling a little bit off. But I mean, maybe it's allergies. Who knows? Kind of just doing that all across the fingers. Monday I started feeling like crap. I felt like a cold and a cough and started getting achy. And then on later Monday and Tuesday, all of a sudden, I thought, well, let's just check out this test. And right here, we have double lines, which means I have COVID. So I took this COVID-19 Antigen Test, which is free at our farm saves. And yeah, so I was 217 pounds when I got sick. I worked out 6 days a week. My nutrition is completely dialed in right down. I get all my macros, my proteins. I was in really good condition. So thank God I set myself up for success. But you can't, once you get this, it is what it is. I have a family member that also has respiratory issues that lives in the house. So that's why I've taken every single precaution not to pass this on to my family and doing everything I can. Hence why I'm on this freaking deck from 9 in the morning to 11 at night, going crazy. Feels like I'm in freaking solitary confinement. But I've been still doing some work and so forth. But appetite has been minimal. So what my symptoms have been within the first, let's say, first 5 days: cold, cough, flu-like symptoms, freaking hot flashes, chills, headaches, joint and body pain, low appetite, and what the real kicker is too, I couldn't even sleep at night. I was averaging 1 to 2 hours of sleep per night. Brutal. So then let's fast forward to day 6, or maybe even day 5. It's a big blur right now. All of a sudden I started getting dizzy, and that part started getting a little bit scary. So it was like 11 o'clock at night, day 5 or day 6. I packed up everything. When I leave my little isolation area on my back deck, I sanitize my hands, I throw on my freaking mask, I go straight from here, straight to either my office that's been converted to my bedroom, or straight to the bathroom. So I went into my office bedroom, started kind of just putting everything away, getting ready for bed, and all of a sudden I started feeling dizzy. That was brutal. And then the brain fog kicked in. So from about day 5 to about day 8, I've been quite dizzy with all the same symptoms. My appetite has been minimal. So I average about 2,800 to 3,200 calories a day. I take in over about 210 to 240 grams of protein. So again, I track everything because I'm trying to pack on the muscle, put on some size, because I'm not getting any younger. Health is very important. I have lost now about 15 pounds in 9 days, and it's pounds that I don't want to lose, but I'm still trying to keep some of my protein intake. So I try to do what my morning breakfast routine always is. I'm very consistent with what I eat. Normally I have oatmeal with Greek yogurt, protein powder, cinnamon, very healthy. I couldn't even finish half the bowl on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on about day 3, I'm like, I'm gonna put it into my smoothie. So that way my body doesn't have to break it down any harder. But I also, because the first thing I always have in the morning is an amino acid powder. Again, great for the muscles. Also I have a Greens Plus drink. So now I create this smoothie that has my oatmeal, my protein, my Greens Plus, my omegas, the amino acids, the Greek yogurt, like all that, combine it, wrap it into one, and that's what I have every morning. But my appetite's minimal. Again, I'm about 202 pounds now. So I know I'll get it all back, but still, that's just what I'm dealing with here. Thank God, let's say yesterday, which I guess is day 8, I started sleeping a little bit longer, right? Which is huge. I'm also now less dizzy. My brain is still quite foggy. I've still got 3 accepted offers in the last 9 days. But at the end of the day, I gotta write stuff down, just make sure I'm as sharp as possible. But that's what I've been experiencing. So I think I'm turning a corner. I've also shot a couple videos on how I took the COVID test. I even will fast forward through a lot of it. Maybe we'll be on the side here or whatever. But I wanted to share to you, this COVID experience is absolutely horrible. There's so many people that think it's back to normal, like pre-2020, and my God, it feels good to see people, it feels good to interact. I'm so social, but it's just be safe out there. This freaking sucks. Thank God it's not raining. Thank God it's not cold. At least I can be outside. I'm in the shade, but frick, it's hot. If it's not for this fan, I got some Gatorade happening here, this freaking water bottle sprayed on me, right? Like it's nuts, right? So I really wanted to share with you all this information because I'm on freaking day 9 of testing positive. And I have had some friends that have had COVID. They're not positive on the 5th day. My good buddies stopped being positive on the 8th day. We weren't around those people, and here I am, day 9, still testing positive, isolating, really feeling like I'm in my own isolated chamber here, kind of like in solitary confinement. I got the family looking at me periodically through our sliding glass door, so I kind of feel like I'm like part of a zoo here. Everybody checks me out, make sure I'm still alive, slide food under the table, under the door type thing. Please take this very seriously. Please sanitize as much as you can. Wear your mask wherever you can. I could not imagine how I could be feeling right now if I wasn't vaxxed. This is not about me saying you got to be vaxxed or whatever it is, but I honestly could not imagine if I was not vaxxed, because at the end of the day, I would believe my conditions would be much worse. I have been taking freaking like Benadryl, Tylenol, daytime, nighttime, freaking whatever these things are. Yeah, these things, just basically like cough drops on steroids, right? Like tons of hydration fluids, all that stuff. But my God, I just don't want you to get what I got. Thankfully, with this new strain, apparently it's not as harsh as the initial strains are, but it's highly contagious. I got a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm seeing the UFC fights. You know, you're seeing like 10, 15,000 people like basically lap dancing each other, you know, screaming and yelling. I know it's summertime, and I know there's birthdays, and I know there's parties, and my God, here I'm so like freaking in my own somewhat isolated world, making sure my hands are always sanitized, masked when I need to be, being safe, and I freaking got it. And thank God I have an amazing family that's very supportive. I have an awesome real estate team that can really be my legs, my feet on the ground. Because without that, I couldn't imagine being a solo agent right now, being in isolation with no proper help. Or if you're business for self, or if you're a single mom or a single dad that, you know, needs every hour of their paycheck. Because honestly, you'd be freaking screwed. So thankfully, I've set myself up and others for success in the event they get sick or injured or whatever it is. So I really wanted to share my experiences about COVID. It's July 2022. It's actually July 26th today. It's my wife's birthday. That's another crappy thing that I can't partake in my wife's birthday. So I guess I'm in the doghouse here on my little isolated deck. But I did get a beautiful bouquet of $100 worth of flowers delivered off, and some spa gift certificates just to kind of make up for me being out here in my own freaking survivor world. Be safe, make good decisions, and have fun, but be very careful, because you don't want this. You don't want to pass this on to anybody that might have immune compromised deficiencies. You just want to pass this on to anybody. And this freaking sucks. So I always want to end it with thanks for listening. This is not real estate related or community giveaways or nothing like that. But this is what's happening in my world. I just wanted to be raw. I want to share it with you. I just want you not to experience what I'm experiencing. Really, on day 4 or 5, I was getting pretty nervous. And then as soon as the dizziness kicked in, I was like, holy shit. Like, I can't. Maybe I better bleep that part out just in case. But I was getting concerned, because it's experiences that I don't traditionally feel or have. When you start getting dizzy and combine the lack of sleep and the aches and pains and just the chills and everything else, oh my God, life sucks. I have a friend that's in Florida. She's on day like 15 or 16 now, and she went to the emergency. So I just want to emphasize, be safe, make good decisions. If you end up getting COVID, at least you know what to kind of expect. Hopefully you have less extreme conditions. I hope you don't have it as long. And if you aren't vaccinated, you know, just gather all the information. Figure it all out. Do what's right for you. Some people can have it, some people can't. Some people don't believe in this. Some people don't think COVID's real. But all I can say, these are my experiences. I'm no doctor. I have no qualifications in those areas. But this is raw, honest COVID information that is firsthand from myself. So, if you're not feeling 100%, go down to your pharmacy where we live. It's free. There's this, free. There's 5 in each kit. It takes less than probably 30 seconds to do it. I've already shot a little video that will probably be up in the corner somewhere throughout this video. So just be safe. All right. Have an amazing week, summer, year. Be safe. Reach out if you have any questions, comments. You can freaking like this or dislike it. Obviously, please subscribe. We also, on a side note, we're going to be launching a massive car giveaway here coming up. So we're going to be giving away a car and tens of thousands in free prizes back to our community. That will start in August, and we'll be giving away all towards the end of September-ish, maybe October. Hard to say. I'm freaking day 23 with COVID, which I doubt. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to prolong it just a little bit. So again, wish you the best. Stay healthy, and thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, reach out. I'm an open book. I'm transparent, and I only want the best for you and everybody around me. Bye for now.